All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
So your first case is serial homicide.
Maybe. But, wait, who is this babyface?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Herman Salter. Printer by trade, but he reads a few too many of his own pamphlets. Mickey C. pays him to stir up union trouble.
Nice day for it.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street.
Rusty,
you gotta move. Come on, buddy.
It's like the unstoppable force meets the immovable drunk. Make way for Fatty, here we go.
That's terrible.
Pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop that caught her.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green.
And we already get a street crime. That's pretty wonderful, right?
Yeah, no, it's a good start.
So the good news about this desk is that we have twice as many cases, but we have the same amount of street crimes, I think.
Okay.
So we'll get most of them done within like the first couple, and then we'll be free.
Oh, good. Don't need to do street crimes while you're trying to solve real crimes.
No, I'm going to still do street crimes. I just won't be solving them.
Oh. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's no longer my problem.
Yeah, no, you're on homicide now.
90% of murders are domestic, Phelps.
So I'm trying to have a good track record here. I'm stopping at the red light. I'm waiting for a green. I'm trying not to kill anybody because that's old Cole Phelps.
Why did he run a red light?
I don't know. I should have arrested him, but I'm not a traffic cop anymore.
That's right, that's below you now.
Comes home, he's expected
Staying in my lane, not going into oncoming traffic.
Like I said.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, they keep running red lights. He just made a left on red. Apparently nobody else... Now that Cole Phelps is no longer on traffic, nobody follows the road rules.
Well, looks like I'm going to stop following him. I don't even know how many red lights I just ran. I just kind of went.
You know, you're just going.
So let's start off the homicide desk with a suicide.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
So for some reason, the cop's audio doesn't trigger until you get back on top of the roof.
Okay, why not?
And this is timed, by the way. If we take too long, something bad might happen.
But I don't want you splatting.
I can't imagine what that would be.
What are you trying to do?
Aw, Rusty, you got so close.
Could have soaked them up with a sponge.
He just gave up.
Can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Shut up, all right?
I'm not sure what the time limit is, but it is pretty generous.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly, I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
And I'm just now getting this achievement for driving. Because we did upgrade to a really good car that goes much faster.
No, good. And already wrecking it. Wow, that's the worst accident I've ever seen.
Really? That's not the worst. We're gonna do much worse in like 2 minutes. But for all of the driving that we've had, I'm gonna be cutting out most of it because you can only hit cars a certain way so many times.
Right.
So we'll just leave in the juicy bits.
Yeah, of course.
All units in the vicinity in any Century unit. A 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3 identified.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Well, Rusty, it's because it's not just any tin shack. It's a tin shack with a mine shaft.
Oh, wonderful.
Damn it, they went down there.
Except it's not really a mine shaft. It's just dark hallways and a bunch of ladders.
Great. Rusty's gonna be out of breath now.
Oh my god, my hat. Really?
Wow, $30 suit. That's pretty expensive.
Get used to that line. He says it quite a bit.
Oh. Well, I guess when you're on homicide.
He might even start to say it in cutscenes. And I can't pick up my hat. Man, this is the worst day.
That was a $30 hat. What are they firing at, exactly?
The ghost of me.
Oh.
So, you may wonder what this place is. Oh my god!
I'm not wondering anymore.
I will say that scared the shit out of me when I was playing, because I did not expect that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Nice job, Cole Phelps.
Cole, get off the tracks. Get off the tracks, Cole.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
Okay, let's go to that crime scene.
It's another Phelps special. Code 4, gents, another Phelps special. He just honked at you.
Well, I got off the road. I got out of his way. I was being very courteous.
Doesn't he know who you are?
So, these next couple of cases, not unexpectedly, are gonna get pretty dark.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. What part of it? Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
I will admit, I'm still not sure who Pinker is. Like, I know who he is, but I don't know who he is, you know?
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
So we're only going to focus on 2 parts of the body, where she was beaten to death, as we saw in the cutscene.
I'll have more details after the autopsy.
And there's also a ring on her left hand that is missing. It's not totally important now, and by the time it becomes important, you will forget about it.
Right.
But you will remember when it happens after you forget.
Oh, good. Okay. As long as I don't forget to remember to forget.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
So here comes the challenge. Cole has to solve a puzzle.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
And it's a geography puzzle. As an American, he has a clear disadvantage.
Yeah, he should only be able to get USA, which is already mostly done.
So you just have to spin each of these, and they have to match up with the bottom, because the bottom one does not move. But you'll hear a click every time you fix one.
Right. It's not really much of a puzzle then, is it?
It's not really that hard of a game.
The Bomba Club.
Okay, Cole, for all you know, that could have been like a bomb or something.
Yeah, right?
Bunch of moving parts, it starts clicking and then opens on its own.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst on a case like this.
We've been out of the office for like 10 total minutes.
This equipment is valuable and so is my time.
Whoop, there goes the corner.
Whoa, wow.
See, that photographer was pretty mean to us.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like using our cop car, even though it is pretty good.
Yeah.
And we've used the coroner's vehicle.
So, it's a beat cop's car?
I wonder whose car this could be.
Yeah.
I guess he wouldn't mind if we just took it.
Probably not.
Easy.
Oops. Whoops. Whoops. It's okay. Let's ramp it. Well, that did not sound good.
No, it really didn't.
I feel like the clutch falls out of the vehicle when that sound happens.
That sounds about right. That's about how it would work.
Caller of the decade. You've been working evidence from BD case for 6 months and got nicked.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us alone in the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over...
He didn't give the other condition. I don't know which is more likely.
Nope. No, I'm not sure. I can't figure it out now. Well, you shouldn't get in the way of the city photographer.
I'm not actually sure if this car has sirens or not.
I don't see why it would.
There's a reason.
It's not like he's a real cop.
Bitch after the short murder was them locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf...
He's referring to the Elizabeth Short murder, just in case you're wondering. Like,
gotcha.
San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it.
Like me, I've got a case of alcoholism.
And I found you.
Over and over again.
Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get out!
Put your hands in the air!
So, I decided to play this desk as if I'm getting really frustrated with all of these street crimes.
Okay.
And you'll kind of see what I mean by that. So he's climbing the pole over there, and I could climb after him.
Yep.
That's not really my style.
No, you gotta shoot him while he's...
Got him.
He just made a mess.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger 11K. All units 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Also, bring a shovel.
And a couple of bags. This one's messy.
This one's worse than my usual.
So yeah, I think in this case we get about 5 street crimes done.
Oh wow.
So almost half.
That's gonna kill us! Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs. There's people there! Get out of the way! There's a madman on the loose!
And I just left that in there because I got Rusty to say like 5 different things all at once.
Yeah, he went nuts.
So, oh man, I've completely even forgotten where we're going. I think it's the coroner's office?
Yes?
Right after I send some people to the hospital?
Right. And some to the coroner's office.
Oh wait, no, that's right, we're going to a nightclub.
Oh no, it's the Bomba Club.
My bad. And I played this game.
Right?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Well.
No, like, he really is an alcoholic.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious now. He wants 3 fingers. Look at that stone face.
You going to pay for that?
Nope.
In the house, officer.
That's the spirit. Pour me another.
Wow. He's a fun guy.
Yeah. I mean, as long as the bartender doesn't, like, rush the camera and somehow move it as if he were a solid object. No, my, oh no.
No, wait, no, don't, no.
Oh man, he looks so mad. He's over in the corner, he's so pissed.
He's really mad.
It's nice. Really. Say, honey, what time did you get
Detective
off
Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry.
Yes, Celine Henry. We already know it's her and not anybody else in this city.
Right.
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Selena's... was,
Get it? Because she's dead. Was.
Yeah.
Past tense.
Assuming it is Celine.
He hasn't seen the body. He doesn't know the real report.
Was Mrs. Henry
No.
here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Me. I mean...
One guy is me. I am that guy.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Why?
Just, I don't know, because...
Just, you assume that she's Celine, and I assume...
This would be a great help, sir. Thank
So this is the most, like, by far most important clue of the entire case. So if you fuck this up and, like, you anger him, he won't give you the license plate number.
No.
So I tried to see what would happen, like, if you don't get it here. And later on in the case, a guy from a chicken shop calls the police and says, I have the license plate number of this creepy guy who came in with a drunk lady and left.
Oh.
And then you go there, he gives you the license plate, and then you kill people who try to rob the nearby gas station.
Did her husband buy it? Oh.
No, it was...
Alright.
It's so convoluted. Like, just, if you mess up that one prompt, you go on like a 20-minute expedition.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
For me, but she said she liked it.
Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Why would you carry a torch around? It just seems...
You know the
You know, it gets dark at night.
Sure I know Jake. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished.
We're getting a lot of that.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
He's pretty still.
It's not what he's doing, it's what he said.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McColl. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Also because you're friends with her and you should probably know where she lives?
To get to her house?
Now it's time to let me get on with running my business.
By sitting in the corner by myself.
It's not even a corner.
Oh no, is he in timeout? Is that the timeout table?
That's the timeout table.
Was he bad-mouthing the bartender?
Probably.
Oh man, the bartender could send Rusty into timeout.
Please don't send Rusty in timeout. He's drunk.
Hey, what's the hurry?
Just the way that he sits on that chair makes him look so short.
Yeah.
Like he's got such tiny legs.
Yeah, he's got a very long torso to make him a very tall man.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
So remember that hit and run case we had?
Yeah.
Where she was able to look up the car right away?
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. We have to wait.
Oh, she's not on her game this time.
Looks like we gotta open the door for Fatty.
There we go.
Oh, wait. He's already in the car.
Oh.
Whoops.
Impatient.
Well, I know one of us is drunk, so let's go harass the husband.
Oh, yeah.